Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Figures of Action Reviews, and it's Tuesday. So you know what that means. Once again, it's Two-Pack Tuesday. And so we're going to keep this going. As long as I keep finding these two-packs, we're going to keep going strong with it. So for another Two-Pack Tuesday, this time, unfortunately, I didn't find a discount two-pack of action figures, but I did come across two-pack of action figures that I wanted. But I didn't necessarily want one of the figures that came in each of the packs. So let's get to it. And those two packs will be the Lilandra and the Brood Wolverine and the Psylocke and Wolverine two-pack from the Marvel Legends series. Now, honestly, I'm just going to be straightforward with you. While I did like the alternate version of Psylocke, I did not want this Wolverine. I did not want him. I think we just got a whole bunch of Wolverines out there. And, you know, for me, I think we could do more with other characters just besides just throwing a bunch of different alternate versions of Wolverine. Honestly, we could have done without this Brood Wolverine altogether. To me, they would have done better if they would just given us another brown suit Wolverine. I don't think we needed this Brood version of Wolverine. They could have just given us any kind of Brood character if that was the case. Matter of fact, if they were going to give us a two-pack, if the Marvel Legends team was going to give us a two-pack, I really would have thought that if you give us Lilandra, why not give us Deathbird? Or you could at least give us a redo of Gladiator. Why not? Matter of fact, since we just had the X-Men 97 series or the new animation come out and Lilandra was a part of it, why not give us that Charles Xavier in the mechanical suit that he was wearing that also showed up in the X-Men comics as well? You already given us the blue and yellow X-Men 3-pack with Storm, Gambit, Jubilee, Forge, and Banshee. Why not finish it off with giving us the Professor Xavier with the suit and the Royal Crown helmet that he was wearing in the X-Men 97 animated series that just came out on Disney Plus? Why couldn't we get that? Why are they throwing us so many of these different Wolverines? Now, I understand there are some people who like Wolverine. And just like with DC, Batman is the bread and butter winner when you start talking about like the McFarlane figures line. I understand that Wolverine is one of the bread and butter figures that Hasbro and the Marvel Legends team can sell. But beyond that, I just think that we're oversaturated with a bunch of Wolverines. Not to mention that we still have that that other Wolverine coming. I think that he comes in September, along with the other Spider-Man. So I don't get it why they're giving us so many different Wolverines, because we have so many. We have Hot Claws Wolverine. Then we have how many other we have the X-Men 97 Wolverine. We have the blue and yellow suit Wolverine that came in the retro card. We have numerous other Wolverine variants with that don't come with a uniform. That's like he's wearing like jeans and a t-shirt, or, you know, matter of fact, we have that Wolverine and Sabretooth two-pack, which honestly, I think that the brown suit Wolverine would have been a much better pick to put in with that Sabretooth rather than sticking him in a Brood, put him as Brood Wolverine in the brown suit, because a lot of people want the brown suit Wolverine like myself, and I'm not about to pay $250 for a Mafex version, and I'm definitely not paying for the Mezco version of the brown suit Wolverine, because I just don't like that version. I've seen that Mezco brown suit Wolverine, and it just looks weird to me. The costume just doesn't vibe with me at all. And although I do own the blue and yellow suit Wolverine from Mezco, I think it's a good figure. I hesitated on pulling the trigger for the Mafex yellow suit Wolverine, and I didn't get it, and I kind of wish I did, but that's neither here or there. I do have the Mafex Psylocke, and she is a gorgeous figure to work with. I mean, you can put her in so many poses. Plus, like I said, you know me, I'm biased when it comes to accessories, and she has all those different hands and the powers and also the weapons. So, you know, I think it's really cool that they actually, you know, we get that kind of figure when it comes from Mafex. And I kind of, you know, I'm cool. I'm digging it what they've done with the Psylocke here in the 2-pack. I just think that if you're going to give us these figures, can you please give us figures that would have gone a lot better as a duo or 2-pack? There was no need to give us this Wolverine. I understand they're going off comics, but at the same time, there are other characters in those comics, in those series, that you could have done a lot better. And basically, because I know a lot of people, among my friends and collectors that I know, that I personally talk to and hang out with, they wanted these 2 figures. They wanted Psylocke and Lilandra. They did not want these Wolverines, and they only bought them because the only way to get them was to buy the 2-pack. And if you're looking at the secondary market and trying to buy these figures separate, you might as well buy these brand new, because literally people are charging, you know, just as much for a single figure as you would if you bought these right out of the store brand new. So, you know, that kind of makes no sense. It's like, you know, do you pay that kind of money on a secondary market to get just the one figure you want? Or do you just take that money and you get the figure you want plus another figure you kind of don't want, but you might be able to use somewhere down the line or down the road or something? I just feel like we didn't need this Wolverine or this Brute Wolverine. They could have given us Gladiator. They could have given us Deathbird. To me, it just seems like they just got, you know, Wolverine. They've gone Wolverine crazy. And I know they're doing like this 50 years and all that, but to me, it was just unnecessary, because it's a big gamble at that as well. Because how many people see this and go, I want Lilandra, I want Psylocke, but I don't want those Wolverine figures. So you know what? I'm not going to buy them. I'm just going to wait it out and see if I can buy those single figures on the secondary market when the prices come down, which honestly wouldn't be a bad thing to do. It definitely wouldn't be a bad thing to do. But anyway, we're going to pop them open, and, you know, we're going to check out the articulation, and, you know, we'll be right back. Because, you know, I'm not going to make you guys wait. Like I said, y'all got other things to watch, man. And so why take up your time holding you up, busting open the pack and all that? So we'll be right back. All right, and we're back. So yeah, here we are. And of course, I've tried to post these figures. It's just like they appeared on the box art. So this nice box art that you have on the bag, representing the comics. And of course, we have this one the same way. Now, there's one thing I can say is that what they didn't give us is that you can see Wolverine's face on this box. They didn't give us that same Wolverine head that's on that box. And you can see that his head isn't doing like a fierce fighting pose. But and honestly, I had to look at it because it looked like they gave us, you know, the same head. He's kind of got a smirk on this one, and on this face, you know, it's like he's got kind of more of a serious look. Oh, let's pull it back. So he has more of a serious, sort of a serious smug look on his face, you know. And then on the other one, he's kind of like he's smiling or so. So let's see if we can get him back. Oh, and we knocked down Psylocke, of course. Yep, there he goes. All right, anyway, and boom, there he is. Come on, buddy. You got grass in your claws. Anyway, all right. So I still like this Psylocke. I do like the head that they give us, and I noticed that, you know, they gave us the head on the back of the box for Psylocke when she was being controlled at a certain point, when she wasn't herself, when she wasn't really herself, but, you know, after the X-Men battled her and they helped her out, she was able to regain not only her true self, her true identity, but she was able to control her powers as well. So if you guys haven't read up on those comics, I suggest going to your local comic book store and trying to find them and get a good read. I am not going to battle you, girl. You're going to fall back. Boop. There we go. All right. Anyway, so we do get a hit where she's more of a normal look, suggesting that she's returned to her normal self. They do get two pair of hands. Wolverine also gets two pair of hands, two balled up hands with no. Hold on a minute. All right, just as I thought. They gave us balled up fists with claws out, and then they gave us balled up fists with the claws retracted, which makes no sense. And for this guy over here, they gave us claws out with, I guess, like struggling hands, you know, like as if he's struggling against something. And then they gave us hands, balled up fists with the claws retracted. So I don't know why they did that. I'm not in charge of design. As always, Lilandra looks nice. I mean, this was the figure I wanted out of that box. I wanted that Lilandra, but you know, as I keep saying though, I do not want these clunky rubber capes. They could do more. And matter of fact, they can do better. They can do cloth material. They just choose not to. If you haven't seen it, there's a 3-pack that comes on pre-order tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern time. And that's Iron Patriot with Norman Osborn, aka Iron Patriot. You have another Dr. Doom figure with a cloth material cape. And then you have Taskmaster, a new Taskmaster. But you know what? He doesn't come with a cloth material cape either, which is ridiculous. Why would you put... Never mind. We're not even on that. We're not on those. We're doing these figures. Once again, though. Come here, sweetie. I don't like these. I really don't. I don't like these clunky capes. They just get in the way. And, you know, to me, I mean, if you were just sitting on the shelf and not planning to do anything with it, cool. But I know a lot of people, they like posing, they also like doing stop motion, and basically you're left up to going and finding a replacement cape for this, you know, what somebody else has made. So, you know, I just don't like these things. They don't move, they're rigid, they get in the way of the articulation and posing of the figure sometimes, depending on what you're trying to do with it. Now, she does have easy movable legs and she's pinless, so I mean, that's nice. You don't have to fight with her. Oh wait, do I have to fight with her? No, that's just the way I was holding it. But yeah, don't really have to fight with her to bend. As I said though, the cape does get in the way of pushing these arms out some and over the head, because it basically blocks the arm some. So you will have some resistance, not a whole lot, but you will have some resistance with that. So that's another reason why I don't like them. As well as with Psylocke. Now, her costume is very flexible, and that's nice. The cape, however, hard. So I will be at some point hoping that someone makes a alternate cape for her that I can take this off and replace it with, because otherwise her arm is stuck under here. Hasbro, why do you keep doing this? We don't like being... You would think by now that all the videos that at least some of the people on the Hasbro team watch some of these videos, especially that the other collectors, hunters, and other action figure enthusiasts put together, you would think that they watch some of these and actually take the advice that, hey man, we don't want these clunky rubber plastic capes. Now, like I said, these figures, if they were going to do a 2-pack, they could have just put these figures in a 2-pack. I would have bought them. Good that they have these nice, decent new... I like the new builds. And let's see, let's test one thing. She doesn't have a whole lot of ab crunch, but you guys know you can modify that. That's the only thing those capes are good for, is if you bend it back and use them to prop them up. But I mean, not trying to do that all the time. Decent ab crunch. Why couldn't they give her the same ab crunch they gave Psylocke? That's a crazy, that's a question in itself. Why do they do that? They will make these awesome figures and then turn around and not make them the same, or not give them the same kind of, you know, articulation that one has. If these are new figures and you're going off of a new model design and you're giving them the pinless joints and all that, why not also give them the same articulation as you give her? That would have, to me, that would have been, you know, the best idea, but whatever. Like I said, I only got these figures because I really wanted these two figures. Then too, look at this. Wolverine is not even pinless. Isn't that crazy? Well, he is on the arms, but not on the legs. So that's even weirder too. I'm like, are you saving money or something like that? Is it cheaper to put pins than it is to do pinless? Like, come on, it can't be but a few bucks. You can't tell me that, you know, that slight change or not changing that is saving you so much money on the back end, or you just squeezing every little savings you can out of it. I don't know. Well, either way, guys, I mean, I don't like running these videos really long, but I do like bringing my hobby to you. And so this is what I think of these figures. Like I said, I'm really not enthused with the Wolverines that came with them. I just wanted Psylocke and Lilandra. As I mentioned earlier, I wish they would have gave us either the Charles Xavier that was with her in outer space at the same time in the 2-pack, or they could have given us another figure with Psylocke, but they chose to do otherwise. So with that, man, I'm gonna end this video, and you guys have a great day, a nice night, and another great day going forward. And hey, be safe, man, and enjoy your hobby. Peace out.